They exemplify academic excellence in the classroom. They're engaged, motivated, and on a pathway to success.
I had a dream that I always wanted to be a college student, but where I was headed in the past didn't make me seem like I was going to head in that direction.
James Mackey is on the right path now, but a few years ago, you wouldn't recognize him.
I was a gangster, a thug, wanna be hard type of dude. Education, cared nothing about. I was mainly in the streets, skipping class and selling and doing drugs at that time. My experience at high school was very little.
The YouthBuild Columbus Community School changed his life.
When I was young, I always thought that I was going to be somebody, but at that period of time in my life, I wasn't doing nothing for myself. And YouthBuild opened that door for me. The people, the teachers, the principal, the director, they all brought me in as a family.
YouthBuild is a youth and community development program for young adults aged 16 to 24. The national network of YouthBuild programs is addressing challenges in low-income communities, in areas of affordable housing, education, career development, community service, and leadership development. Students work toward earning their high school diploma or GED. They learn job skills and serve their communities by building affordable housing.
There's actually an opportunity for them to reclaim their lives. The YouthBuild program is designed to support young people in a transformational process.
What makes us special, not only here in Columbus, but also nationally, is the idea of family, the idea of young people being empowered to make their own decisions about their lives. And we promote an environment that allows them to do that.
Only half of all Americans earn some kind of degree or credential after high school, and that number drops to about 25% for low-income students. Finding a post-secondary pathway becomes even more difficult for many students who don't complete high school.
I didn't feel like I was important, and the teachers didn't give me that attention that I wanted.
The whole high school atmosphere was not even for me at the time. I was like, nah, I can't never finish high school. Nah, high school, that's for losers.
I was just kind of invisible, and it was a very uncomfortable feeling, and I didn't like it, so I left. I just never came back.
Local YouthBuild programs across the country are meeting the challenge by helping students find pathways to success. Support comes from the Department of Labor, the Corporation for National and Community Service, and private funders like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and others. It helps YouthBuild USA and YouthBuild programs continue a 30-year history of re-engaging young people who previously left school without a diploma. Over the next few moments, these students will share how they are rebuilding their lives and their communities. These stories of transformation will inform and inspire the important work of YouthBuild USA, local YouthBuild programs, and their post-secondary partners who are working to create pathways from poverty to post-secondary, career, and life success.
If it wasn't for YouthBuild, I would have never went to college. I never even thought about going to college. Even when I was in high school before I dropped out and all that, I never wanted to go to college. I had no desire to want to go to college because I figured with my high school diploma I would be able to get a good enough job.
It was from the teachers and everything coming to me and talking to me and everything, you know, asking me, well, what do you see yourself doing? What do you like doing and everything like that? And I never had those questions asked to me before, like, well, somebody's actually considering what I like to do and everything. So that's how it brought about the whole college thing.
I mean, one day I was just like, yeah, I think I might want to go to college. Okay, let's sign you up for a class. And there I was, signing up for a college class.
This program helped me appreciate the value of post-secondary education by knowing that there's so much more behind you when you get your degree or you get a certificate or any kind of paper that says something is yours that somebody can't take away from you.
I was fooling around all the time. It was nothing but games. I didn't really know how beneficial education was until until YouthBuild actually.
They just showed you all the ropes. YouthBuild, all the teachers and the principal and, you know, everybody really, they just showed you all the aspects of college to prepare you for it.
As long as you buy into the program, as long as you participate in everything that's going on, no matter what happens, as long as you have an open mind and buy into the program, you'll be successful.
There's no way I would have completely flunked. I wouldn't have tested into 101 classes. I would have been completely under, you know, college level courses and all that.
A lot of the students and employees up here are actually, you know, I look at them as mentors and everything like that. So they play a big part of me finishing college and actually going to college.
They're always asking me, I mean, how's class? What did you learn? Do you have homework? Do you need help? You know, they keep on your case, but like in a very friendly, nice, like, yay, I'm happy I'm going to school way.
I was facing a lot of barriers. Had troubles with the family, people that I knew. My mind was everywhere. I was in the abyss. I was in a black hole. I felt like I was nothing.
The biggest challenge that was most apparent to me going to a community college, coming from YouthBuild Brockton, was the love, so to speak. The teachers, you forget that the teachers aren't there for you anymore. So like you're there for yourself, and that was one of the big things. You know, somebody that's always there to help you out and tell you, you know, you have a bright future coming. It just wasn't like that in college. But at the same time, it kind of made the transition for me. It made me balance both worlds.
My mother had passed away in 2007 while I was in YouthBuild, and so I'm my only financial support right now. I think that financial aid is helping me a lot as far as paying for books and tuition and everything like that. But there could always be more.
My greatest challenge, just getting motivated to do the work, you know, because in the beginning of it, there was no motivation really. I mean, I wanted to do it, but at that point, I wasn't aware that I was going to get a degree in carpentry, you know, a construction degree. So I really wasn't in it for, you know, anything, you know. But once I got into it for the construction aspect, it really motivated me.
I learned to become a young businessman, be professional. I learned how to read.
Where I'd be without YouthBuild is probably working a job I don't like and running around with the same friends I don't need.
Without YouthBuild, I'd probably be in jail or dead or missing a limb or something. I don't know.
Without YouthBuild, I'll be nothing. I'll be a junkie, a drug addict, dead, or sitting in jail next to my brother or my father.
The ripple effect can be amazing. It can break that cycle of these kids who didn't think, I'm not going anywhere, and then suddenly they're going somewhere.
I see me accomplishing my goals of finding the career that works for me and doing it to my fullest.
I know that I'll be financially stable after college. I'm doing okay now, but I know I'll be doing better after college.
What I look forward to the most now as compared to then is actually getting a real, you know, construction job.
I want to be a role model to all that in the past have been disadvantaged, that have been taken advantage of or made a lot of wrong decisions, and let them know that if they put their mind to it, they can accomplish anything that they want to.
You've heard just a few of the success stories, but the reality is that nearly 1 million young people drop out each year.